The Luo community is not available for anyone's ethnic arithmetic, and indeed we are not available for Rigathi Gachagua's ethnic arithmetic.
This is not a win to Luo community. This is a big loss to Luo community.
The Luo community is not available for anyone's ethnic arithmetic, and indeed we are not available for Rigathi Gachagua's ethnic arithmetic. We will not be reduced to numbers in someone else's equation. We will not be mobilized through fear, nor aligned through insults. As a community, we think, we assess, and we decide. Attempts to provoke, divide, or belittle our community will not only fail, they will expose the poverty of leadership behind them.
The whole community has identified Rigathi Gachagua to be their worst enemy. I think the only problem of Rigathi Gachagua is to remind them that the party of ODM had already sold to William Samoei Ruto.
Similiona hii ODM ilichukuliwa kama Raila hajatoka India. Waligawa Raila akiwa India kabla hajafika Kenya.
And now it seems that the leadership of Luo did not take it lightly. It forces the governor of Homa Bay, Gladys Wanga, to write a statement yesterday. As you see on your screen, the main problem of Gladys Wanga in that statement was all about Rigathi Gachagua. And he is accusing Rigathi Gachagua for being a tribal, for being someone who is not even fit to run this nation. But now, what Gladys Wanga was expecting backfired. His own people, or rather the people in online space, rejected that statement. Someone like, if you talk about the tribal, you are the big tribals in this country. All your event, you are taking it. All of your event in Luo Nyanza, you are just picking the Jaluo. And some people were even bitter about that statement. And it seems Gladys Wanga, what he was trying to achieve, it really backfired. And guys, in this video, I'm trying to unmask why the people of Luo Nation, or rather the leadership that is there, they are fighting as much as they can to ensure that they project the people of the Luo Nyanza to see Rigathi Gachagua as their worst enemy. And guys, before we dive in case this is your first time coming across us, kindly please consider subscribing to this channel. And if you are in position to support this channel and those who normally support it, kindly please use the number you are seeing on your screen. And from my end, I will appreciate it greatly. Now, I tend to think that the Luo elders, together with Gladys Wanga, they are trying as much as they can to shed the tag of shares that is now emerging in Luo Nation. You know, this tag of share, it was the pillar that enabled the so-called Rigathi Gachagua to be impeached as the deputy president of this Republic of Kenya. But now we are also still listening, or rather witnessing, the Luo Nation demanding a half in the next government using the ODM party. So there is no way they will pursue share politics in coming general election if Rigathi Gachagua is not targeted. So they want to target Rigathi Gachagua to be seen as a very bad person so that they can also now come and do what? Proceed with their tribal tag. And Luo Nation, another thing, they want to show trust that they are with William Samoei Ruto. And this trust that are going to show is like there is a say that say, if you become my friend, then all of your enemies will become my enemy. Now that these broad-based government are working together with William Samoei Ruto, it is now clear that any person who seems to be Ruto's enemy, that also inheriting that enemy. And for that, it is clear that William Ruto has sent people like Wanga to start to attack Rigathi Gachagua. Because he tried to use people like Kimani Ichung'wah in mounted, but it is now backfiring. William Ruto even tried to use Oscar Sudi, but he find that Oscar Sudi ni mtu mwenye Rigathi Gachagua alikuwa anamtoanisha 10 million. So he is now trying to use people like Gladys Wanga in Luo Nation to fight his war. In that, the Luo people are going to lose big come 2027. And after Ruto will win, is ni mtu mwenye akishapata kitu anataka, then he will jump the ship, and in 2032 the Luo Nation will be crying as the Kikuyu Nation is crying today. And now, in any other way, it seems that Rigathi Gachagua has cornered these people greatly, and Rigathi is telling them the truth. Eh? It's very difficult for someone kusikia ukweli rather than kusikia uongo. When ukija ukiniambia ukweli, they normally say ukweli unauma sana. But when you sweet talk me na uongo, I will even be your friend. Now, Rigathi is clear telling them that, look, this man, I have been with him for this quite long time. I understand his politics well more than you understand it. And I know that Ruto is a very shrewd politician. And I know Ruto will come and dump you after you deliver presidency to them. But now, this community are now taking that to be one of the biggest threat Rigathi is telling them. When you look to the side of Gladys Wanga, after Baba's demise, or rather after Baba's death, we have some of the people that are now positioning themselves to take over the mantle of Raila Amolo Odinga. But now, in Jaluo language, there is something that say that dog just fall randomly on any person that it chooses, so that it can carry this mantle to lead these people. But when you look at keenly, the Luo people are forcing it. Gladys Wanga is now forcing it. The moment she is standing out to be the defender of Luo, to be the person who is now fighting Rigathi Gachagua, he wants to position herself. In 2027, there will be a vacancy of deputy president, and he is fighting as much as she can through all these things that is doing to take that seat. So, to the people of Luo Nation, you should also be keen enough that these people are not fighting for you. These people are fighting for their families. These people are fighting for their husbands to get big shares in government. These people are not fighting for you. Don't buy this idea to start to attack someone without even any, they normally say, a valid reason. What is your thought, guys, on this development? Drop your thought in comment section. I'll be doing my best to read it and giving you a response. And with that, guys, peace and love.